Alright guys, Jason back again for another episode of Pokemon Green gameplay. So where we left off, I just finished battling a bug trainer, and I defeated all of his puny little bug Pokemon, and now we're going to move on and see where we can get from here. And again, I am playing Pokemon Green. This is the Japanese download edition for the 3DS. So again, we're kind of muddling through what we can figure out just by pure memory. Alright, so we're fighting against a Weedle here, and let's see, I don't know what this move actually is. Oh, Leech Seed. It's actually kind of handy. One of my favorite moves for this particular Pokemon. Definitely handy when I'm fighting against Pokemon that are a lot stronger, or are at a pretty significant type advantage towards me. I might actually have to leave Viridian Forest and go heal up real quick after I finish this particular battle. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. So which was the first version of Pokemon that you guys ever played? Did you play back when Red and Blue came out? Did you start playing with Pokemon Yellow? I mean, had you never played a Pokemon game until, you know, Pokemon X or Y, or even like the remake of Ruby and Sapphire came out just recently? Ugh, I'm actually kind of happy that I haven't died. It's always kind of nice when I don't. And a level up is always helpful too. Alright, Kakuna. These guys are awesome for lots of experience, which is great. Early on, I would find myself battling a lot in the Viridian Forest just to level up, because if I could hit a Kakuna or a oh, it's not a Kakuna. That is, oh no, it is Kakuna. I'm getting Kakuna and Metapod confused. But yeah, I would always try to actually fight Kakuna or Metapod purely. Oh, that's stupid. Purely because they gave the most experience, and it was the easiest way to actually level up when I was playing at a low level. But seeing as I'm actually using Bulbasaur, Bug-type has a pretty big advantage over me, so it might be harder for me to grind or battle Bug-type trainers at the very beginning. Or at least until I can actually get some Pokeballs and catch more different Pokemon. I think the only advantage that I have here is that I've got Leech Seed going at the same time as Tackle, which will help increase the amount of damage that I do per turn. Do you guys have a favorite starting Pokemon? Do you prefer, grass types, water types, or fire types? I mean, typically, from what I've heard, the Pokemon that you choose at the beginning of the game technically it, like, specifies the difficulty level at which you're playing. And I can see that, for instance, when you're talking about like the very first gyms that you come across in the game. This one being Brock with the Rock type gym. I mean, obviously, what is it? Grass is super effective against it, but you also have a harder time getting to the gym just because of all the bug trainers and everything you go through. So, if I remember correctly, if you picked Bulbasaur, it was basically easy mode. And if you picked Squirtle, it was medium. And if you picked Charizard or Charmander, it was hard mode. And that was just because, as far as like type advantages go, for the first couple gym battles at least, fire doesn't really have any advantage. And when it comes to, well, I mean, so you got Brock, who's rock, you got Misty, which is water, and then Lieutenant Surge is electric. So that's 3 gyms right there in a row that Charmander wouldn't have any advantage whatsoever. So you'd have to rely on other Pokemon that you catch throughout your battling to actually power yourself up and get through those gym battles. And then when it comes to Squirtle, he doesn't do too bad against rock. It's basically even against the water, and then obviously the supreme weakness against the electric, but you definitely have more Pokemon by that time, so it's not like you have to throw your Squirtle, or probably by that time, at least like a Wartortle, against Lieutenant Surge's Raichu and Pikachu. And then with Bulbasaur, super effective against rock, super effective against water, and it's not weak to electric. So, I mean, it's definitely a lot easier to get through those first few gyms. But typically I say that the easiness of the games tends to be about the same once you pass those points, because by that point in time, you've got access to a lot of different Pokemon, and it shouldn't be that much harder from then on out. Because as long as you can actually capture good Pokemon types, then you're pretty much golden. Alright, let's see if we can't get out of here without fainting. Again, excuse the camera angle. I do wish that I had an actual capture card to play this with, but as I mentioned in my previous video, it's a bit too expensive for me to actually invest in right now. Alright, so I think I'm actually going to do pretty good. As far as I know, there's only one more trainer on the way out of here, and she's got a Pikachu. This all reminds me of like the very first episodes of the Pokemon TV show, when Ash and Misty were going through the Viridian Forest and she was like scared of Weedle. No, not... Oh my god, Caterpie. Alright, so it's a bug trainer, so it must be the yellow edition, which I have been playing through the yellow edition on my US 3DS, because that's the one that I wanted to play through the most. I wanted to be able to finish it and have as many Pokemon caught from the original versions of the game as I could before Sun and Moon come out in November, so I can transfer those over using the Pokemon Bank. Alright, one more hit, and I'm done. Sweet, and we're level 11, which is awesome. Alright, so I should be fine now. I don't think that any battle that I could get in there, which I didn't get any, so we're safe. Now we're just headed up to Pewter City. I'll just pass this so I can heal real quick. I think one of my favorite things about the anime was that with Nurse Jenny and Nurse Joy, Officer Jenny, they were all like, you know, exactly the same character model, and I liked how Brock was, you know, into all of them, and they all had their own special and unique traits about them, but, you know, as a viewer you could never really tell, but that was only just because they're all drawn the same, but Brock knows all their special features. Special feature, that sounds awful. Alright, can I go... Okay, I think I can actually buy Pokeballs at this point in time, too. Alright, so here's regular Pokeballs. Might as well buy some of those, because I can't just have Bulbasaur for the entire playthrough. One thing that I should definitely do... Saving is good. It's more just go through my my bag real quick and make sure that I put the Pokeballs up towards the top so that I can remember where they are. Alright, let's see if I can't catch at least one Pokemon before I end this particular episode, and we'll move on to the next one another time. Alright, so Rattata. Alright, that was perfect. I always hate it when you're trying to catch like those rare Pokemon or legendary Pokemon, or maybe even like a shiny in some of the in the newer versions of the game, and you get that like special critical hit and it just kills them. It's just awful. And there's like no way to guarantee that you're ever going to see that one again. Alright, so we got a Rattata. Not going to name it because I can't. Let's try for one more Pokemon that isn't Rattata. And a Pidgey. Cool. So basically we've got the stock standard starter Pokemon for the game. And honestly, Pidgey and Rattata aren't that bad to have, even though they're normal type. Pidgey's able to evolve and learn flying type moves, and then Rattata evolving into Eradicate, well, we'll try that again. Rattata evolving into Eradicate isn't a bad thing either, because Eradicate actually learns some pretty good strong moves for a normal type, and it's pretty useful. Alright, let's try for this one. Level 5 Pidgey. Alright, this should be good. One more tackle, and it should be down and low enough for me to catch it without any issue. Alright, just gotta make sure that doesn't kill me using Gust, seeing as I am weak to that. Alright, awesome. Alright, so I'm going to end this episode right now. So now I've got Bulbasaur, Pidgey, and Rattata. I'm going to go to the Pokemon Center, heal up, and then on the next episode I'm probably going to be fighting Brock. And I did the wrong thing again. Alright, so I'll talk to you guys later. Again, if you like this sort of stuff, let me know down below. If you think that you'd like to see more of this, leave me a comment down below letting me know what you think about it. And as always, don't forget to subscribe if you like this content and want to see more. Alright guys, talk to you later. Bye-bye.